The entertainment world woke up to an earth-shaking revelation that no one had seen coming. Ha Ji-won, the beloved queen of Korean drama. The actress who for decades embodied mystery, elegance, and resilience, has finally broken her silence on one of the most personal chapters of her life. At the age of 47, Ha Ji-won has not only stunned her loyal fans but also sent shockwaves across Asia with the confirmation of her secret wedding. The revelation didn't come as a casual press release or a staged publicity stunt. It came as a bombshell that rewrote the narrative of her career and her carefully guarded private world. The immediate frenzy was not simply about her marriage, but about one electrifying question that millions wanted answered: who is the man who captured the heart of Korea's timeless star? Ha Ji-won has always been more than an actress. She is a symbol, rising to international stardom with her unforgettable performance in dramas like Secret Garden and Empress Ki. Transcended the boundaries of acting to become a cultural icon. Her fearless characters, her magnetic screen presence, and her unwavering dedication made her a household name not only in South Korea but across the globe. Yet for all the years she stood in the spotlight, one thing remained in the shadows: her love life. Fans speculated endlessly, linking her name to co-stars, directors, even mysterious figures in business. But Ha Ji-won never confirmed a single rumor, never allowed her personal life to eclipse her professional one. Her aura of mystery only deepened the devotion of her fans. They admired her talent, but they also respected the silence, the deliberate choice to separate her heart from the headlines. So when whispers of a possible wedding began to circulate, many dismissed them as baseless gossip. Ha Ji-won, married? At 47? It seemed impossible. Yet as the days unfolded, the whispers turned into unshakable rumors, and the rumors hardened into undeniable truth. Ha Ji-won had indeed married, and not on the grand, glittering fashion expected of a star of her magnitude. Instead, she chose intimacy, secrecy, and subtlety. The wedding was hidden away from the public eye, shielded from paparazzi lenses, conducted with a kind of care and discretion that mirrored her entire approach to private life. The news trickled out not through carefully curated press photos, but through scattered fragments, an insider's leak, an ambiguous message on social media, a blurred photo of her white dress. The puzzle pieces fell into place, and finally, Ha Ji-won herself confirmed what no one thought they would hear: she was married. The immediate reaction was one of pure shock. Social media exploded. Fans who had idolized her for years flooded platforms with disbelief, joy, and questions. News outlets scrambled to piece together the missing details. The Korean entertainment industry, notorious for its relentless scrutiny, found itself blindsided. No one had been prepared for this kind of revelation. Ha Ji-won, the star who had never let anyone glimpse behind her curtain, suddenly opened a door, and what lay beyond was more shocking than anyone imagined. Yet the true earthquake was not the wedding itself. It was the lingering mystery of the groom. Who was the man that had won Ha Ji-won's heart? Who was the figure standing in the shadows, soon to be thrust into the blinding light? As the speculation mounted, various names surfaced. Some pointed fingers at longtime colleagues, rumored past flings. Each theory ignited its own wave of debate, with fans playing detective, unearthing old interviews, analyzing past encounters, searching for clues that might have been overlooked. Yet for all the noise, none of the guesses hit the mark. The truth, when it emerged, was far more surprising, more international, and more electrifying than the world expected. Ha Ji-won's husband was not a Korean star, not a secret businessman, not an industry insider hidden in plain sight. Her groom was none other than the celebrated Taiwanese actor Chen Bolin. This revelation set the entire narrative on fire. Chen Bolin, a name synonymous with charm and sophistication, leading figure in Taiwan's entertainment industry. For his breakout performance in Blue Gate Crossing and his unforgettable role in the hit drama In Time with You, Chen Bolin was not just another actor, he was an icon in his own right. The pairing of Ha Ji-won and Chen Bolin instantly became a story of cross-border romance, a union that defied expectations and symbolized the merging of two entertainment dynasties. Fans who had long adored them individually now found themselves enthralled by the idea of them together. The revelation wasn't just about who the groom was, it was about what their love represented: the convergence of Korean and Taiwanese stardom, of two powerful cultural waves meeting at one intimate, personal point. The mystery of their relationship only added to the fascination. How had they met? When had their romance begun? Why had it remained hidden for so long? Answers began to trickle in. Industry insiders recalled that Ha Ji-won and Chen Bolin had first crossed paths during international film festivals and collaborative projects. They had shared stages, exchanged polite words, and then seemingly drifted apart. But somewhere in those moments of connection, sparks had been kindled. Their bond grew quietly, away from cameras, away from speculation, blossoming in private until it became something undeniable. For years, they had managed to keep their relationship invisible to the world. Testament to both their commitment to privacy and their ability to navigate the treacherous waters of celebrity romance. As more details emerged, it became clear that their wedding had not been a sudden impulse but the culmination of years of shared understanding, trust, and love. They had chosen each other not in the whirlwind of headlines but in the quiet moments of everyday life. Their secret wedding was not a scandal but a love story, a testament to their courage in protecting what mattered most to them. The secrecy was not a denial of their happiness but an affirmation of its authenticity. They had chosen to live their love before declaring it, safeguard it from the noise of the world until it was strong enough to face the storm. And now, with the revelation, the storm had come. Yet even as fans reeled from the shock, many expressed overwhelming support. For years, they had wished happiness for Ha Ji-won, prayed that she would one day find the partner who matched her strength and grace. Now that she had, disbelief transformed into celebration. On social media, messages of congratulations poured in, not just from fans but from fellow actors, directors, industry insiders. Chen Bolin's fanbase, equally vast and passionate. The sentiment. The two worlds of fandom, Korean and Taiwanese, intertwined in a frenzy of joy, surprise, and curiosity. No longer just about Ha Ji-won or Chen Bolin, it was about what they represented together. The secrecy of their wedding only added to its legend. New, carefully guarded, was described by insiders as an intimate space filled with understated elegance. The guest list was deliberately selective, featuring only family and the closest of friends. No camera flashes, no dramatic entrances. Celebration of love shielded from the chaos of fame. Yet in its simplicity lay its beauty. The world, hungry for spectacle, was given instead a reminder of what love truly is, private, personal, and profound. The irony was that in hiding their wedding, they had made it all the more legendary. With the world still reeling from the announcement, spotlight shifted squarely onto Chen Bolin. Those who had followed Taiwanese cinema, his name was already legendary. Born in Taipei, Chen Bolin began his career in the late 1990s, making waves with his boyish charm and undeniable acting talent. His breakout role in Blue Gate Crossing introduced him as a sensitive and magnetic presence, and his subsequent projects only solidified his reputation as one of Asia's leading men. Yet Chen Bolin was more than just a pretty face. Cultivated a career marked by diversity, depth, daring choices. From romantic dramas to intense thrillers, he proved time and again that he was not afraid to push boundaries. His charisma on screen was matched by a humility off-screen, a quality that endeared him to both fans and colleagues alike. For international audiences, Chen Bolin's role in Time With You became iconic. The drama, a tender exploration of friendship, love, and timing, resonated deeply across Asia. Portrayal of Lee Da-ren, the quintessential boy next door, won him critical acclaim and an enduring place in the hearts of fans. The role cemented his image as the ideal romantic lead, a man whose sincerity could melt hearts across borders. And now, that same sincerity had led him into the heart of Ha Ji-won, his most enigmatic star. The pairing seemed almost poetic, two actors known for their depth, their subtlety, their refusal to conform to superficiality, finding each other in a world obsessed with appearances. The story between Ha Ji-won and Chen Bolin was not one of sudden sparks, but of gradual connection. From insiders suggested that their paths crossed multiple times over the years, film festivals, promotional events, national collaborations. Each encounter, even professional on the surface, sowed seeds of familiarity and respect. Over time, those seeds blossomed into something deeper. Like the whirlwind romances often associated with celebrities, theirs was a slow burn, relationship nurtured in the shadows, away from prying eyes. It was this deliberate pace that allowed them to build something lasting, something worth protecting at all costs. The decision to marry in secrecy was not without challenges. Both Ha Ji-won and Chen Bolin knew the risks. Entertainment industry thrives on exposure, and secrecy can often be mistaken for scandal. Yet they chose silence, prioritizing their bond over the demands of their careers. For years, they managed to outwit the relentless gaze of the media. That love can exist even under the harshest of spotlights. Their wedding, when it finally came, was the natural extension of that philosophy, intimate, hidden, really their own. The revelation of their marriage has sparked endless speculation about their future. Will they collaborate professionally, becoming Asia's most celebrated power couple? Will Ha Ji-won continue her reign in Korean dramas? Will she shift focus to new projects, perhaps even alongside Chen Bolin? Will Chen Bolin expand his career further into the Korean market, now with such a powerful personal connection? These questions swirl without answers. But what remains clear is that their union has already reshaped the landscape of Asian entertainment. It is no longer just about individual careers, it is about the possibilities that open when two stars of such magnitude choose to align their lives. The response from fans remains overwhelmingly supportive, while some express lingering disbelief. The dominant tone is one of joy. Fans of Ha Ji-won celebrate the fact that their beloved actress has found happiness, while fans of Chen Bolin are proud to see him take such a meaningful step. The internet is flooded with tributes, fan art, and heartfelt messages. Memes capture the shock. Montages celebrate their individual legacies. A cultural moment that transcends borders, reminding everyone of the unifying power of love stories, even in the most unlikely of places. On the glamour, what stands out most is the humanity of their choice. In marrying each other, Ha Ji-won and Chen Bolin have shown that even stars, burdened by impossible expectations, yearn for the same things as everyone else: companionship, trust, and love. Their decision to keep it private reflects not a rejection of their fans, but a desire to build a foundation before sharing it with the world. And now, with their secret unveiled, step forward not as two separate legends but as partners in a shared journey. The closing chapter of this revelation is not an ending but a beginning. For Ha Ji-won, the woman who conquered screens and hearts for decades, a new role, one of a wife, a partner, a woman in love. For Chen Bolin, a man who charmed Asia with his sincerity, this is his most important role yet, the husband of Korea's most cherished star. Together, they represent not just a marriage but a symbol of hope, resilience, and cross-cultural unity. The love story has stunned the world, and it will continue to inspire for years to come. In the end, what makes their story so powerful is not the secrecy, the shock, or even the fame. Simple truth is, after years of silence, of guarding their hearts against the storm of celebrity, Ha Ji-won and Chen Bolin chose each other. That choice lies the heart of every great story: love. All odds finally revealed.